Welcome to Coffee and welcome to Caffeine and Conversation, folks. Yes, Caffeine and Conversation. And I'm going to be speaking again about this. I had to come back to this situation that I was speaking on the other day, folks, about the 25 days of diesel fuel that we have left here in America, folks. This stuff is serious. This can affect all of us people, every one of us. As I said before, don't take this thing lightly, people. Do not take it lightly, because like I said, 25 days of diesel fuel left, folks. Between now and the week before Thanksgiving, folks, we're going to see things changing, people. Yes, we're going to see things changing. Remember when the president said it's going to be a long, dark winter? What do you think that he was talking about, folks? But before I get into this, I want to use copyright claim 107 for educational purposes, for teaching, learning, and hearing, folks. Fair use, fair use. Yes. Remember when the president said this, though, folks? There's going to be a long, dark winter. Yes, this is what he was talking about, folks. A long, dark winter. You see, people think this is a joke, man. When they run out of this diesel fuel, this is going to affect all of us, people. Everything's going to stop. The trucks will not be able to move to deliver the things to where they need to get to, folks. This is going to put an effect on all of us. So we need to listen up, folks. Yes, we need. See, this is the type of information that you need to hear, folks, if you don't know what's going on around you. Yes. This is what the president said out of his own mouth, folks. It's going to be a long, dark winter. You see, they already tampering, with the, you know what I mean. There's certain words I don't want to use on here. Yes, but it's going to be a long, dark winter, folks, as they said. This is why I've been preaching all summer long, folks. I've been telling people, man. I've been warning people, man, to prepare themselves, man. I'm not trying to scare nobody. I'm just trying to help people to get themselves situated before this thing come upon us, folks. That's all I'm doing, trying to help someone to get themselves prepared. Like I said, man, it's going to be family. It's going to have to move together with other family members, man. This thing is going to put a real effect on us, people. This is no joke. This is real life. This is no joke, people. But I'm going to show y'all some clips in a minute. And I want y'all to listen very, very carefully, folks. Because this thing is really serious. Because as I said, man, this can put an effect on all of us, man. Once they run out of this fuel, everything is going to stop, folks. Everything. Like I said, the trucks can't move. Everything is ran almost by diesel fuel. See, this is something that the president needs to be talking about, folks, but he's not addressing this thing. He's not trying to find a solution for this thing, folks. To me, it's like they're keeping this thing hush-hush. Yes. They keep it hush-hush. You don't hear him talking about this much. And then when they do talk about certain things, they put Band-Aids on them just to patch it up. We don't need the things to be patched up. We need solutions. Right now, we need solutions in a hurry. This is what we need, solutions. Welcome in, Unbiased. I see you. Thank you for showing up. I'm trying to give some more people time to come on in here and get this good information. Yes. See, this is very informative information that I'm spitting out of here. Yes, because see, when I get on here, I got something that people need to hear, man. I don't have no foolishness coming out of my mouth, man. When you see me on this camera, I'm giving somebody something that they need to hear. This is my main objective of being on this camera, folks. I'm either here to help you, show you, lead you, or guide you, folks. That's why I'm here, folks. No other reason but that. Come on in, people. Welcome in. Welcome in. This is Steve Gilmore YouTube channel. Caffeine in Conversation, folks. That's what it's all about. Caffeine in Conversation. And I'm going to show y'all some clips. But I want y'all to listen carefully, folks. Because this information everybody needs to know, man. Everybody needs to hear this. See, a lot of people are taking this stuff lightly, man. This is nothing to play with, man. This stuff is real, folks. It's real. And if you don't wake up, you're going to be caught out there in that whirlwind without a paddle or a boat.
The Biden administration's religious war in Ukraine. This country is about to run out of diesel fuel. According to data from the Energy Information Administration, by the Monday of Thanksgiving week, that's 25 days from now, there will be no more diesel. So what's going to happen then? Well, everything will stop. That means trucks and trains and barges all unable to move.
Everything's going to stop.
Farm equipment will shut down. There will be no deliveries because there will be no trucks. There will be no diesel generators. And then inevitably our economy will crash because everything runs on diesel fuel. Not on solar panels, not on wind farms, on diesel fuel. Diesel is not a negotiable commodity. You have to have diesel. So what happens when we don't have it? Well, yesterday, Fox's Jackie Heinrich, apparently alone in the White House press corps, asked the White House.
I'm going to get to that with another feed, another news agency, and go into that. But there you have it. Not just because Tucker Carlson is covering it, but I ran into it by accident. I've been reading about it for about 3 or 4 months off and on. Again, when I was out of town last week, I did the video titled 23 Days of Diesel Left. And there has been a flurry of videos made ever since. And I'm the kind of person, once I'm past the drama of it, that is that I know, and you keep telling me about it, okay, what is the plan? I don't see no plan. I don't see no plan. So, listen to the White House press secretary, John Kirby. He explains how they have a plan, the Biden administration has a plan for overseas diesel, but he never really mentions concrete what's going to occur here for us. Now I want to go into this right
News
quick.
correspondent Jackie Heinrich.
Go into the feed right quick, and we'll line this up. Okay.
What are we doing to increase the supply?
You might be able to use this military gadget. Find out how. This military gadget improves your oxygen.
Folks, this is where we're at, folks. See, like I said before, this stuff is real, man. And people need to hear this.
Said as of October 14th, the U.S. only had about a 25-day supply. You have the Northeast and New York already rationing home heating oil. What are we doing to prepare for the winter to ramp up supply of diesel?
I'll take the question on the diesel because I just don't have the data on that in front of me. So let me take that and we'll get back to you on that. But writ large, the president has been working very, very hard to make sure that that not only are we ready for fluctuations that could come, and of course the prices are going down, and we think that's important, but that we are also
I'm gonna stop it right there for a minute, folks. But you see how the press are skipping all around this question when the people ask them. You know, they're dancing all around the question instead of coming direct out and letting you know what's going on. See, these people are trying to keep this thing hush hush, like I said, folks. But this thing is serious, folks. Like I said, after they run out of this fuel, Everything is going to shut down, folks. Everything. This is what the president meant when he said a long, dark winter, folks. This is what he was talking about. See, like I said, these folks, all of this stuff has been planned by design, people. Yes, planned by design. These folks know what they're doing, folks. This stuff didn't just happen by accident. All of this stuff that's going on has been planned, people. Yes, planned. And I'm going to finish letting y'all hear this clip because there's some very important information on here, folks, that every one of us need to hear, folks, because this is going to affect all of us. I mean, every one of us. It's going to affect us, people, and we need to hear this. See, we don't need to be walking around out here in this world not knowing what's going on around us, folks. You need to know what's happening in society every minute, man.
Friends and partners who are also going to be facing a long, cold winter. We have doubled our commitment. The commitment you made in March for natural gas exports to Europe, we've doubled that commitment in terms of actual, getting things over there, getting natural gas over there. And we are working with foreign
Let's hit the
suppliers
thumbs up
of natural
as you
gas
come in, folks.
and oil to see if
Appreciate
we
it.
can help
Hit the thumbs
European
up.
partners diversify their own storage and supplies. Many of them are, in fact, building up their storage capability.
You tired of hearing it? So am I. Look, my management background, I just have to keep saying it. If any of you all have managed anything, forget the mumbo jumbo. Cut to the chase, as they say. This is unacceptable. Where is your plan? I don't trust Satan. I gotta be blunt at this point. I don't trust Satan. Anytime you cannot look me square in the eye and give me PowerPoint, step by step, 1, 2, 3, 4 of the plan or how we're going to achieve that, that's deception. Now, I already told you guys a few days ago when I did my righteous indignation thing, they're trying to kill us. They put on their nice little suits and ties and they get in front of the press. They're playing games, y'all. Look, can I tell you how my spirit feels about it? Because I'm a businessman. I've seen this foolishness before, playing with people's lives. So that's why I said, I got to do this thing tonight. Prepare in any way, form possible. If you got to delay buying that big ticket item, but delay it. Buy, food, because everybody ain't got money for gold and silver. You can't heat that up no way. Might have to move in with friends, family. If we don't see nothing jump off to the next, I'd say, 4 to 6 weeks, they start running these little headlines about having this, that, having that. But look, let me put it to you like this. Anytime you keep something low, especially in this atmosphere, all it takes is one major crisis, and somebody's taking advantage of what you don't have. Do you feel me? So we should even be in a position like this. I knew we were going to have a problem the first month, Joe Biden.
Well, see, this is the thing, and I like what you said, Unbiased. They're holding the fuel hostage, man. It's not really no shortage. But they're doing this. Like the guy said, they want to kill us, folks. They want us off the face of this earth, people. This is what they want. See, everything that they do is for our downfall, people. Can't you see this? It's for our downfall. They know what they're doing to us, people. They know what they're doing. They know this is going to affect the citizens, folks. They know this. But this is what they had planned to do. This is all in their playbook, folks. This is in their playbook. Yes, in their playbook. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. I see you, OG Brain. I see you, you silly rabbit. I'm just messing with you, brother. Yes, Jay. Welcome in, Unbiased. I see you. ATM Tim, I see you. Welcome in, folks. But see, just like the guy said, man, After a while, you get tired of hearing about the rhetoric, man. Because this is a setup, man. It's a setup for our failure, folks. And if you don't prepare yourself, you're going to be caught out here in this long, dark winter. See, like I said, I've been preaching this thing all summer long, people. I've been telling people, prepare yourself, plant your gardens, stock up on your foods, folks. Get your canned goods and things together. I've been telling people this all summer, people. Yes, I've been telling folks this. Because this is what people need to hear, folks. This information is very, very informative and important. Because like I said, this can affect all of us. Once the trucks stop moving, this is when the starvation is going to take place, folks. If you think it's a joke. Yes, when the trucks stop moving and everything shut down, this is what you're going to see, folks. You're going to see people out here starving, folks. This is why I've been telling y'all to prepare, folks. This is why I've been begging you folks to prepare. This is why I've been asking you folks to prepare. I don't get on here just to be talking, folks. I'm on here trying to spread some informative information, folks. This is what I'm on here to do. To help somebody, man. Look, we're going to finish listening to this clip, folks. Yes. Because there's some good information on here that people need to hear, man.
In a position like this, I knew we were going to have a problem the first month Joe Biden became in office. I can't say it because I got in trouble for it before, but think about the first thing he did the first week when he was in office. What did he do? Think about it. He cut off the legs. And now that hurt the problem. That hurt the problem today. Look, y'all, we being deceived. We just being deceived. And I want you to get past this thing about hope and change. Forget about all that. Ain't no hope, ain't no change. You got to make the adjustment. Find no faith in these leaders. None. And if they band-aid this thing, make your faith in them zero. I'm telling you, these are perilous times. True leadership does not wait till the last minute to do something in the first place. I believe that what Mr. Lindsay I showed you the other night, I told you about his video, I believe that's the truth. We have enough oil for the next 150 years. So what are they doing? They're pushing us into a crisis because they want the New World Order. As simple as that. As simple as that. Let's play off another video here. This gentleman talks about from the Arab.
Y'all better get this information, folks, because you're going to need
OPEC.
it.
He's going to try to explain this thing, try to make some sense.
Suffering from high energy prices. Use this low-cost heater this winter. This compact heater.
In this video, we're going to understand why United States cannot produce more oil, what is holding them back, and what are the reasons. And this applies not only for United States, for every country that produces oil and gas. Alright then, let's begin. As you may know, in the month of June, Joe Biden had visited Saudi Arabia, and I've also made a video on it. And the main reason behind his visit to Saudi Arabia was to convince the Saudi prince for producing more oil. But he failed. In fact, oil prices have risen, and the OPEC countries have also cut their oil production. And obviously, United States did not like it. The US President Joe Biden even said Saudi Arabia will have to face consequences. So basically, United States has threatened Saudi Arabia for not listening and supporting their interests. Apart from the threats, you can also feel that the US president is also kind of desperate. The Biden administration has also asked Saudi Arabia, or I would say requested Saudi Arabia, to at least postpone the decision of cutting oil production by a month. And you know the reason behind the request, or rather desperation, because the US midterm elections are around the corner in November. And whether you like it or not, Joe Biden's approval rating has gone down massively. US citizens are slowly losing faith in Democrats. Since Biden arrival in 2021, Democrats literally have created mess. So because of the US midterm elections, Biden has requested Saudi Arabia, who is also the leader of oil-producing group OPEC, to increase their oil production. So that there is some relief.
Now I'm going to go back to what Mr. Lindsay said. If you believe what Mr. Lindsay says, everything he just said makes no sense. That's why I say, last 2-3 months, the Holy Spirit put on my mind, we live in a period of deception and confusion. Deception and confusion. Because you don't know what to believe. So we have to trust each other, right? We have to grow close to each other. Because we have to endure to the end. The Bible says he that endureth until the end shall be saved. Now how do you do that? That's on different levels. Saved physically from going through a lot of turmoil here on earth. Saved spiritually, accepting Christ as Savior. Now, we have to, again, get past what they say and watch what they do. When they don't do anything, that's when you don't put any more trust in them. You make your plan because you do not want to become a victim in relation to, what's the word I'm searching for someone just doing nothing. Because they're coasting us into the edge and then off the cliff.
This is why I keep telling people it's time for us to do for ourselves and stop depending on our government and stop trusting these leaders, folks. Because these folks, they have a plan for us, folks. They have a plan for us. They have a plan to get rid of us, people. Don't you see it? They're trying to get us off this earth, folks. And if you think I'm kidding, keep living, folks. Like I said, around the first week before Thanksgiving, you're going to see things changing, people. Once this fuel oil runs out and things stop, yes, we're going to see some different things, people. You know, I've been preaching this thing all summer. I've been telling people to get out here and prepare themselves, man. You know, it seems like people just don't want to listen, man. You know, they just don't want to listen. But that's all right. Unbiased said, now it is the BP meds. Most of us is on BP meds. They want us gone. You right, Unbiased. They want us gone. See, people think this is a game, man. These people want us gone, man. This is not a game. Yeah. See, I know the truth. This is why, like I said, when I get the news, I'm going to give it to my people, folks. But a lot of my people don't want to hear it, folks. But they're going to wake up. When this thing hit them, slam, jam in the face, folks. They'll wake up then. Yes. This is all I can say. Don't get caught your pants down, folks. Yes, please. Take this information and use it to your own good. Because this is very important information, man, that we all need to hear right now. See, a lot of people walking around here, they don't know what's going on. They don't know nothing, man. They don't know anything that's going on in this world right now. They just walking around. Walking around, la-di-da, you know. Man, I keep telling people to wake up, man. What is it going to take for people to wake up, man? People think everything all right. No, everything ain't all right. It's not all right. This is why I tell you to do. It's time to do for self, people. We got to do for ourselves. Like I told y'all, you got to start planting your own food, folks. Because it come a time we might have to live on the grid, man. I'm just being real about this situation. We might have to live off the land. And if you're not prepared, man, you better get prepared. I'm just being real about it, man. I'm not going to water this thing down. You better get prepared, man. Just like the president said, it's going to be a long, dark winter, folks. And when he said that, he meant that. Like Unbiased just said, they want us gone, man. They want us off of this earth, man. They want to get rid of us. People are still running around thinking this is a game, folks. This is not a game. This is not a game, folks. We're going to listen to some more of this clip, folks. This is real important information, folks. Real important information that every one of us needs to hear, folks.
This might be a peak of the long, dark winter that Mr. Joe Biden gave us a hint about, that curse I've been speaking about last few months.
That's right, the long, dark winter.
This might be that. In fact, it probably is that long, dark winter. And it's going to be long.
Sure is.
And I ain't trying to scare you, but I don't trust them. I see them manipulating the...
Yes, every day.
Get it?
Mm-hmm.
Now it's colder than normal. Storms. Because they're trying to kill us.
Right. It's not supposed to be
I
this.
gotta go there. I gotta tell y'all. Look, you gotta think. You gotta think like a thief. You gotta think like an animal. You gotta think like the devil. And prepare. Do not take this thing lightly. Don't take it lightly.
I keep telling people, don't take it
You
lightly.
gotta go down to the Salvation Army, get some extra coats. Do what you gotta do. There's an old song from 20 years ago. Ain't too proud to beg. Do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do.
Folks,
Start on this thing.
this is the thing, folks. And see, I'm not the only one that's telling y'all to prepare, man. See, I'm not the only one who see what's going on, man. This guy here, he's a very intelligent fella. I get a lot of my work from him, folks. Me and him work hand in hand together, folks. Yes. He helps me and I help him. You know, because a lot of times he tell me to share his videos, folks. This man got some good information, folks, that folks need to hear, man. People don't want to hear nothing that's real. They rather hear some foolishness, man. But it's time out for the foolishness, people. Did you hear what the man said, man? Go down to the Salvation Army, get you some extra blankets, extra coat, man. It's gonna be a long, dark winter, people. Do you hear me? This is not a game, man. I don't know how much clearer I can make this, man. Because this thing is about to approach, man. People getting ready for the holidays and all this and that, man. Man, this is what I'm gonna tell you. Man, save every penny that you have, folks. Do not be out here squandering your money, folks. Because you're gonna need every type of resource that you have, folks. Forget about these holidays, man. You don't have to go out here and spend all your money up, folks. You better save what you got, folks. Because we're getting ready to enter those doors, folks. And you're going to need everything that you have, folks. All the resources. You're going to need it, people. You're going to definitely need it. And I'm going to get back to this clip, folks, because this information is very important. Like I said, I work hand in hand with this fella. He helps me and I help him. I'm like his backup guy. He puts his videos out and then I back him up, folks. But I have learned a lot from this fella.
Check out this another video right quick.
Hello, everyone. How you doing? This is Dave Bondy. Take a look at this right here, this article at MidMichiganNow.com. There is a report that the United States has just a 25-day supply of diesel fuel. Several reasons why this is happening, but this could be a major issue when it comes to the supply chain and also prices. The price for diesel fuel, where I am here in Michigan, is still around $5.44, $5.50 a gallon in some places. So that is still high. But some areas across the country, some stations are running short on diesel fuel. There is a tanker that is headed to New York that has 1 million barrels of diesel fuel. That could help, but there still is a major problem, a major concern happening. This is a news story today. Let me know what you think about this. Go ahead and follow me right over there. Hit the plus symbol. My name is Dave Bondy.
25 days worth of diesel left in its commercial inventories. A 15-year low as prices remain high. Should we be worried?
What's going on with the truckers? Let's talk about the big elephant in the room. I've had so many people send me this article saying that there is only 25 days left of diesel in America. And the first thing I'm thinking to this is, this sounds crazy, and the reason why I say that is because we are so in depth with the trucking industry. If there was 25 days left of diesel and that was it, I mean, truck drivers would be sending me emails, texts. I mean, they'd be calling their mamas, their grandmas, their baby mamas, their neighbors, and let me know that all these truck stops would be out of fuel. It'd be just mayhem, right? And we're not getting any of that. So what is really going on with this here? Bloomberg ran a story letting everybody know that there is an average of 25 days left of diesel fuel, meaning that if we did not buy any fuel at all, if we did not pump, if we did nothing, it would last for 25 days. Now, if you look at this EIA.gov, you can actually see for this whole year, we've been actually running about 20 days on.
So what he's saying, right? That's why I say so much confusion. The first one I ran says, hey, the truckers are having issues. Now this guy is saying, because he's got his own, it's called Mother Trucker News. He deals with thousands of fleets of truckers. He said, I'd be getting a whole lot of emails and phone calls, but he's not getting them. So what do you believe? The Bloomberg thing came out. It tells you what the reserve is, and that's what it is, and that's, if it doesn't get replenished, that's where it's at. That's what he's basically saying. Again, it's all confusion, but I want you to check this out. I really want you to check out this video.
Prepared. The surface test. Okay, you want to prove this is actually happening? Even the trucks are getting squeezed. Watch this.
Hey, my name is Shamik Konar. I'm the Chief Executive Officer for Pilot Flying J. We currently account for approximately 20% of the country's highway, or as we call it, over-the-road diesel supply. Similar to my colleagues here, Pilot is facing a threat of severe reduction in rail service allocations. For Pilot, the service reduction allocations are being imposed by the Union Pacific Railroad. On April 13th, we were informed by the Union Pacific that we were required to reduce shipments by.
Like I said, folks, this is where we're at, folks. My advice to every one of you, folks, all my fellow Americans, folks, this is my advice. If you haven't prepared, prepare while you still have a chance, man. Yes, if you haven't prepared, please go out here and grab what you can grab, folks, while it's still around. Because, folks, we're about to enter something. It's going to hurt all of us, folks. It's going to hurt every one of us. Yes, this is nothing to play with, man. This is nothing to play with. It's going to put an effect on us, people. It's going to put a bad effect on every one of us. And see, this, like I said, all of this stuff has been planned by design, folks. This is not nothing that's just happening by circumstances. No. This stuff has been planned decades and decades ago. This stuff been planned. They have sit down, thought this thing out, folks. For these things to happen these days that it's happening in. All of this stuff has been planned, people. And what I'm telling you is to prepare yourself. See, this is the time that we're living in, folks. It's time for you to do for yourself, because no one is going to do anything for you. It's time for you to do for yourself and your family. Make sure you and your family are covered. And if you can help someone else, help them. This is the time that we're living in, people. It's time that we grow closer to our families, folks. Like I said, it's going to get so rough, man. Family members going to have to move in together and share a house, folks. This is what we're leading up to, folks. Family members gonna have to move in. Like I said on a previous video, you might see 3 or 4 families in one household, folks. Yes, 3 or 4 families. See, y'all don't have to believe what I'm saying, man. But just keep living, and you're gonna see what I'm talking about, man. I would hate for you to have to come back and say, he told me so. But I'm telling you, man, prepare yourself, folks. I'm telling y'all to prepare, man, while you still have a chance, man. Like I said, you don't want to get caught up in this whirlwind out here, folks. This came from our own president's mouth. He predicted this. Gonna be a long, dark winter, folks. See, he knows something that we don't know. Like I said, they're cooking up something, man. Like they always do. They're cooking up something. Something for our destruction, folks. Yes, for our destruction. Listen to me, people. Please listen to me. This is important, man. This is important information that I'm telling y'all people, man. Because if you keep playing around out here, man, you're going to be lost in this whirlwind. Yes, you're going to be lost, folks. And you don't want to be lost out there. Good vibes. Welcome in. I see you. Thank you for coming in. See, make sure you hit the thumbs up. Yeah, hit the thumbs up, folks. Appreciate it. Unbiased said they look away. They took away the good seeds. Oh, yeah. See, they got all the seeds in a vault, man. They got all the real seeds to all the fruits in a vault. See, they got everything stored up for their own selves. Yes. And now they're manufacturing all of these fruits in a laboratory for us to eat, folks. All the food that we're eating today, man, it's no good, man. This food is going to kill us, man. It's going to kill us. Don't y'all understand? People think they're eating real food out here. This food has been manufactured, processed, people. Everything is destroyed out here, man. That's why I keep telling people, man, there's no more time to play around out here, man. The people are still skipping to the loo, my darling. I'm telling you, folks, get yourself prepared, man. There's no time to be skipping to the loo, my darling. It's time to be taking care of business out here, people. Making sure your family is prepared, folks. Making sure that your loved ones are prepared, folks. Getting God in your life, folks. Getting a prayer life, folks. This is what time it is out here, folks. Ain't no time to be playing around out here, man. Ain't no time to be out here partying and all this old foolishness, man. You better get right with God, folks. It's time to get a personal relationship with the Most High, folks. Yes, it's time. See, this is the thing. We were already warned about these days coming, man. We was already forewarned, people. So we shouldn't be surprised. We shouldn't be shocked. Because we were told that these days were coming. But yeah, we're still playing around out here. Yet and still. We're still messing around, folks. We're still dragging our feet, people. Why? See, we don't believe water's wet until you slip and fall on it, folks. That's how some people learn. The hard way. I'd rather learn it the right way. Because this stuff is going to happen, man. It's coming for us, folks, in full force. This is why I keep telling people, prepare yourself, man. It may sound foolish to you, but I'm telling you something that's real, folks. Prepare yourself. And I'm going to keep saying it, man. Prepare yourself. I'm not stopping. I'm not giving up on my people, man. Because somebody's going to hear it, man. And somebody's going to catch it, man. Prepare yourself, people. Please, listen to me. Prepare yourself. Like I said, I would hate for you to come back and say, well, he told me so. No. I hope this don't have to happen that way. But in my mind, it may happen that way. Because I've been telling people this for a while now, man. You know, like I said, I might sound like a broken record, but I gotta push this stuff out there, man, and let people hear this, man. Because everybody don't watch the news. Everybody don't know what's going on out here. Hey, that's why I'm here. That's why God put me in place. To help my people, folks. Yes, to help my people. Whatever you can take from my message, take it and apply it to your life if you need so. Yes, if you need so. I'm not here spitting out some garbage. I'm giving you very informative information, folks. I don't do that. I don't spit out garbage. If you want garbage, you need to go elsewhere, folks. I'm here spitting the truth, folks. And that's what I'm gonna keep doing, folks, till God take me off of this earth. Yeah. And all we have right now, folks, prayer. We need to pray, folks. It's time to pray. And ask God to sustain us, people. Right now, this is the best thing you could do. Is pray. And ask God to see you through this thing, folks. Because nobody else is coming to your rescue. We can't depend on the government. You see how these people been lying to us all this time, man. Come on, man. We can't trust these folks. They're hiding things from us, keeping things hush, hush, hush. You know, come on, folks. Like I said, it's time to do for self. Yes, it's time to do for self. Because if you don't do for yourself, nobody's going to do for you. Yes, nobody's going to do for you out here, folks. Let's get the thumbs up, folks. So this word can get out into the algorithm, please. Get this word out, folks. So that somebody can think, folks. Yes. Because this is very important information, folks. Very important. The people need to hear it, folks. And I'm going to get back to this clip.
26%. In subsequent conversations, we were asked to reduce them even further by 50% or face embargoes. We understand and appreciate that the current market conditions are imposing significant strains on the railroads, and we're committed to help ease this congestion. However, 26 to 50% reduction in our allocations will have substantial consequences for the markets. I would like to take this opportunity to
See, a lot of people don't even understand what they're listening to.
Now, here's the thing. Has rationing begun?
Yes, it has.
Is the news not telling us?
There's a lot of things the news not telling us.
If you are a trucker, this is how I look at it. I'm a former reporter. So sometimes we got to think outside the box, right? Help me, Lord, right? If you are a trucker or you know a trucker, I want you to put it in the comment section. I want to hear it from you. What are you hearing? If you run cranes, if you run businesses that deal with fuel, diesel.
And I'm going to do that.
Air.
I'm going to go out here and I'm going to ask some of these truckers, man. I'm going to do that. I'm going to go out here and ask some of these truckers what's going on. I'm going to ask them, is this thing real or not? Are they running out of this fuel? They say they have 25 days left, folks. 25 days of fuel left. Diesel fuel. Do you know what this means, folks? Do you really know what this means? If this is true. Do you know what type of effect this is going to put on this nation? Do you really know what this can do? What type of effect it can, man, do you know? Like I said, when the 25 days of fuel is done, everything is going to stop. Nothing is going to get transported nowhere. Everything is going to be shut down, folks. You think we seen a lockdown last year? You ain't seen nothing yet. Let this fuel run out, and we're going to see something that we never seen before. Yes, we're going to see something that we never seen before. Let's get the thumbs up, people. Yes, because man, This is not a playground, folks. We're living in real life. We're living in real time, folks. See, I've been stocking up. I've been stocking up for the last two years now. Yes, I got plenty of food in my house. Canned goods, dry goods, rice, beans, all of that. I got my stuff, man. This is why I get on here and try to help somebody else, man, who may not know. Get your stuff together, folks. Because as you can see how short it's, I go in the markets now, man. Empty. The markets look really shabby right now, folks. But people think this is a game. This is not a game. The markets are very shabby right now, people. You go into the markets, you may see a long hour of emptiness. Like I said, man, it's not time to play no more, man. It's time to get real out here, man. Because they're getting real. They're getting real with us. It's time for us to get real, folks. It's time for us to come together, man. Come together. Come closer to your families, man. Make sure your families are all right. Make sure your loved ones are all right. Make sure everybody got enough food stocked up, folks. This is the type of thing that we need to be out here doing right now, man. Making sure everybody's good, man. Because we need to work together, man, in this time that we're living in, man. I mean, for real. We need to work together, man. We don't need no separation, man. We need, at this time that we're living in, folks, we need to be our brother's keeper. Yes, we need to be our brother's keeper right now, folks. We need to look out for one another, folks. Because that time is coming, man. It's coming. But we're going to be forced to work together. I said this before. We're going to be forced to work together. So why should somebody have to force you to work together instead of you just doing it ordinarily? I don't want nobody to force me to do anything, man. I want to do things on my own. I want to use my own mind that God gave me. This is what I want to do, man. But like I said on yesterday, God has given us everything that we need, folks, to live off of. He gave us this green earth, folks. He gave us all of this land. We're supposed to be out there planting and growing, man. I've been telling people all summer, get your seeds, plant you a garden in your yard or something, man. See, people still don't get it, man. They still don't get it. They still don't believe, man. They don't believe, but they're going to see. They're going to see with their own two eyes, man. They don't have to believe it. Like I said, when I hit them in the face, then they'll believe it. Because this stuff is coming, man. Like I said, man, excuse me, it's time to plant. If you got, like I was telling people all summer, plant your gardens, man. I told everybody, plant the gardens. Go out here, get your canned goods, get your dry beans and stuff, man. Get everything that you need. Get your flashlights, man. Yes. Get your batteries. Get the stuff that's the essentials that you need, man. Because it's going to become a shortage of everything, man. You're going to go out here and look for something and you're not going to find it, man. Get your generators, man. Because when the lights and all that stuff go out and the power grid go down, what are you going to do, people? What are you going to do? You're going to be running around like a chicken with his head cut off. That's why I'm telling you now to prepare, folks. Don't wait until the last minute. It's like the Bible says, work while it's day, folks. Because no man can work at night, folks. Work while it's day. This is the time to get your stuff together while you have time. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Shay Love, I see you. Appreciate you coming in this morning. Yes, appreciate you. Mr. Lovett 82, I see you. Unbiased is still in the house. Appreciate you, young lady. Yes, Sammy Thomas in the house. Sammy Thomas said, Steve, they talking about a flying car in 2000. Oh, look, I did a video about that flying car yesterday. Yes. See, I didn't believe this stuff was real, man. But as I was growing up, I used to watch the Jetsons and all that when I seen the cars riding through the sky. But they getting ready to put a real car out here that flies, man. I got the video. Go check out my video. Go check out my video, folks. The flying car. They already got the car. And it's going to be rolled out 2024, folks. Go check out my video. I did a video on that yesterday, showing you the car flying in the air, man. It's amazing what technology can do. Yes, I got a video. Go check it out. Yes, they're going to have that car rolling out in 2024. And that's not far away. Not far away at all. Rocking with the truth. He said, sorry for not speaking, but I'm at work. Don't worry about it, brother. I appreciate you being here. Don't even worry. Unbiased said, yes, we have to work together like we used to do back in. Yeah, see, this is what I'm saying. We got to come together, folks. It's time for all of us to come together and work together. We got to put our differences aside, folks, and come together as one, as a unit, folks. This is what we have to do, man. I don't care if you don't like this person or not. We got to come together, man. That separation stuff is no good, folks. We don't need no more separation. We don't need no more division. We don't need to be divided, folks. We need to work together. See, we can get something done if we all work together, folks. We can get some things done. Yes, we can get a whole lot of things done. But as I said about this fuel crisis, man, this thing is real. This is what our president was talking about when he said it's going to be a long, dark winter. This is what he was talking about, folks. A long, dark. Now, what does he know that we don't know? He knows something that we don't know. He said, yeah, it's going to be a long, dark winter, folks. I looked at him. You know what, though? I don't care how long and how dark it is. Because I got somebody on my side. And his name is Jesus. You hear me? I don't care how long and how dark it is. I got some help. I know where help come from, folks. I know where my help come from. Remember that song, Jesus on the Main Line? Tell them what you want. I know where my help come from. That's why I tell you, keep your line of communication open with the Most High, folks. Get you a personal relationship with him, folks. Because in this dark hour that we're living in, people, you're going to need some help. And you're going to need some power that's higher than yours. Yes, you're going to need power higher than yours, people. I don't know who you serve or what you serve, but you're going to need a power higher than yours. I got a personal relationship with the Most High, folks. Yes, I got a personal relationship with him. See, I don't need all this religion and all this other stuff. All I need is a personal relationship with my Lord and my Savior, folks. Because he's going to be the one who see me through all of this mess. He's going to be the one who walk with me, walk beside me, walk behind me. Yes, he's going to be the one who sustain me through all of this foolishness. That's who I got to lean on. And myself. That's why I keep telling people, do for yourself. It's time to do for yourself, folks. Because these folks are trying to get rid of us, man. They're trying to get us off the face of this earth, people. I tell you to wake up, man. They're trying to get us out of here, man. Let's get the thumbs up, people. Appreciate it. When you come in the door, hit the thumbs up. They're trying to get rid of us. And if you can't see this, you better wake up. Because like I said, man, this is the time to pray, man. We have no other choice but to pray, folks. Why do we have to wait till we be forced to do something, man? Huh? Why do we have to wait until we are forced to run to God, folks? Why do we have to wait till trouble come before we come to card, huh? I don't get it, man. You got all the opportunity in the world, folks. Who woke you up this morning? Yeah, who woke you up this morning? Who put breath into your body? See, God, He woke us up this morning. He woke us, each one of us up, for a purpose and a plan, folks. He didn't just wake us up to have us in this world looking pretty and cute and all this and that. He woke us up for a reason, man. We got work to do. He woke us up for a reason, folks. He put breath in my body, your body, for a reason this morning, folks. He seemed fit to give us one more day on this earth to get it right, folks. Don't worry about tomorrow, because tomorrow will take care of itself. Don't worry about yesterday, because yesterday is gone, folks. You worry about today. This is the day that you worry about, folks. Live right today, so that when you close your eyes and you open your eyes again, you're going to be judged, folks. You're going to have to tell Him what you did in this body down here on this earth. Yes, we all going to have to tell Him what we did in these bodies down on this earth. Yesterday. Unbiased said the only truckers that will know this info are the independent contractors. Yes, you're right, Unbiased. See, like I said, they're trying to hide a lot of things from us, man. They're trying to hide this stuff because we don't hear the president talking about this at all. See, this is what you call a sneak attack. It's going to hit you all at once. Boom! You ain't going to know what happened. See, this is what's going on, man. It's going to be a crisis, man. And while the crisis is going on, they're going to slowly bring in that one world system right under your nose. See, I see what's going on, man. I see what's going on, people. Yeah, while all the crises are going on, the hunger and the starvation and all this stuff is going on, this is how they're going to slide the one world order right on in, folks. The one world system. You're going to wake up one day in a new system, wondering how you got there. This is what's going on out here, folks. I'm telling you. This is why I do my research, folks. I see what these people are doing. I see clearly what they are doing, man. And I hope that you can see too. This is what God gave us eyes for, folks. But the only difference in that, He'll give some people that discerning spirit, folks. Yes, He'll give you that discerning spirit where you can see further than others. You can see between the lines, people. Yeah, oh yeah. Because the stuff that's going on out here now, man, it's getting ready to be a mess. And it's going to hurt every one of us, people. It's going to hurt us all, folks. It's going to put a damper on us, people. But one thing I can tell you, as long as you've got Christ in your life, you're going to be fine. You're going to be all right. I got to clap my hand on that. Yes, you're going to be all right. This is why I tell you, get that relationship with Him, folks. That's going to be your only savior, man. That's going to be your only help. Believe me. That's going to be all the help that you're going to need, people. See, that's going to be the help you need. Yeah. Oh, yeah. See, people don't believe it, man. But this is the truth, man. God, He's going to be there with you. He's going to be there with you every step of the way. See, when man turns his back on you, God is going to be there. Because man will turn his back on you in a heartbeat. And you know this, and I know this. This is why the word said, don't put all your trust in man. Get back to it.
Got this, New York Times. The last time there was this little supply of diesel fuel, there were about 3.5 fewer people on the planet. Okay? This is the quote. New York Times. And again, like I said, Pastor Lindsay's like, hey, you listen to him, he's like, hey, these crises are caused.
You hear that?
He met the man who caused these crises.
Same thing I was telling you, folks. They're being caused. Like I said, all this stuff has been planned by design, people. Planned by design. All this stuff has been planned for our destruction. This is what I'm trying to get you to understand, folks. This stuff has been planned to set us up. Yes, to set us up, folks. Sammy Thomas said, things might get so rough, you might find yourself working with your enemy. Desperate times, desperate measures. You just got to stay prayed up, brother. Yes, you might find yourself working with people you don't like. Anything is possible in this world right now, folks. Anything. See, right now, we're living and you know, the president, he was right. We're in a dark hour, people. This is no lie. We're in dark times, folks. And it's going to get darker. And as it gets darker and darker, don't you think you need some help on your side? Don't you think you're going to need somebody to lean on? And God, he's the one that you're going to need, folks. Because he's going to be the one who's going to be there for you. See, like I said, man will turn their back on you, man. And you know this. All of y'all know this. See, man, he can tell you this today and hate you tomorrow. This is how man operates. Yes. But God, he'll never leave you nor forsake you, folks. We have to hold on to the promises of God, people. Yes, we have to hold on to his promises in this uncertain time that we're living in, people. Hold on to his promise. And you're going to be all right. But if you don't have the Lord in your life, leading you and guiding you, you're going to be in a lot of trouble out here, folks. As the word of God says, a good man's steps is ordered by the Lord, folks. Yes, a good man's steps are ordered by the Lord. That's how I want my steps ordered by him. I don't want to try to do anything out of myself. I don't know what I'm doing unless he lead me and guide me, folks. I do not know nothing. Like I said before, I'm not a minister or preacher or none of that. I'm just a vessel being used by God, folks. God sanctioned me to get on here and push his word, folks. Yes, push his word. And see, this day and time, people don't want to hear nothing about Christ, man. You know, people still doing their foolish things out here in this world, folks. It's time for us to all come together and pull together as one, folks. We need to work together. We need to help one another, folks. We need to be our brother's keeper at this particular dark hour that we're living in, people. We need to be our brother's keeper. Yes. We need to stop all this fussing and fighting and deceiving. You know, we need to stop this stuff, folks. Yes, we need to stop it, man. We need to come together, folks. All this division. You not liking this person over here. Like I said, when you see your brothers and sisters achieving something, big them up, folks. But we can't do that. We see our brothers and sisters trying to make it, folks. We're going to pull them back down the ladder. We got to stop this mess, man. This is what they want. You know, they over here laughing at us, folks. Miss Becky and Mr. Charlie. They over here laughing at us, people. Yeah. Look at them over there, huh? Like I said, I heard a lady asking me something the other day. When are we going to get back to normal? It's not going to be no normal, miss. This is the only normal you're going to see. People keep talking about getting back to normal. I can barely remember how it was in 2019. When I look back to 2019, this is where it all started, folks. Right after 2019, it all started. Everything went downhill, folks. This world was shifted, folks. Yeah, it was shifted. We're in a whole different realm, folks. Right now, we're in a whole different realm. Yes, a whole different realm. This world has been shifted. And we got a lot of folks out here walking around on the dark side, folks. That's why I said stay in the light, folks. Stay in good graces with the Most High, folks. Get a personal relationship with Him, folks. Pray. Fast. This is what we need to be doing in this dark hour, folks. Praying and fasting, people. We need to be building up ourselves spiritually, folks. Yes, spiritually. The same way you get down there and eat that bowl of oatmeal. The same way you need to get that word in you, folks. Take that word and chew it. Swallow it. Digest it, folks. Then give it to someone else, folks. This is what you do. Yeah. See, we got to feed that spirit man also. Because your spirit man is crying out, folks. Feed me. Feed me. Feed me. He's crying out. He's dying of malnutrition, folks. Your spirit man. Dying of malnutrition. Do you hear what I'm saying? Feed your spirit man. The same way you feed your body, folks. Physically. Take that word of God. Chew it up. Swallow it. Digest it, folks. Get that word of God in you, man. Because you're going to need it, man. Because the Bible's going to be removed from this world, folks. You hear what I'm saying? The Bible's going to be removed. If you don't have that word in you, get it in you while you get a chance. While you still can read the Bible. Because once they're removed, you're hopeless. If you don't know the word, you're hopeless. Yes. See, once you get that word of God in you, it's going to come back out. It's going to come back out, folks. This is what God said. I'll bring all things back to your remembrance, folks. All the word I got in me from years and years and years is coming out of me, man. Now it's coming back out of me. Yes, now it's coming back out. But yeah, folks, this is the time to prepare yourself, man. Because I've been telling, like I said, all summer, I've been telling people, man. You know, I told people go out here, buy your seeds, plant your little gardens in your backyards and stuff, you know. You know, at least plant something. Because you're going to need this stuff, man. See, people think this is a game, man. I keep trying to drill this and beat this into people's heads, man. This stuff is real, man. This stuff is coming at us, people. Like I said, I've been preparing for almost 2 years now, man. I got enough food to share with somebody if somebody is in need, folks. If one of my neighbors are not prepared enough, I can help them. You know, I got all of my canned goods. I got my dry storage. I got my beans, my rice, water. I got my candles, my batteries, generators, folks. This is the type of stuff we're going to need, man. Because when that grid go down, please listen. When that grid go down and you don't have everything that you need, you're going to be in trouble. And don't say that you wasn't warned. Please do not say you was not warned. Because I've been talking about this for a long time now. I've been talking about this almost 6 months. Yes, 6 months almost. This is the kind of stuff that you're going to need. Get the essentials that you need, man. I mean, this is not a scare tactic. This is not to scare anybody. This is just prepare people. The stuff that I'm telling them is to prepare you, man. So you'll be ready. Isn't it better to be ready than to try to get ready? I would agree. Proud mixed child, appreciate you coming in, brother. Good to see you. Yes, good to see you. Sammy Thomas said, yes, this is the new normal. Man, I don't even know what normal is. All I can remember, the pandemic hitting after 2019. That's all I can remember. Yes. That's all I can remember. It's like something has been taken from us, folks, after this whole convulsion. Yes. And then with all the global warming and all this, man, it's so much going on, man. I mean, it shouldn't even be this cold this time of year, man. I woke up this morning. It felt like it was like 30 degrees outside. Somebody's tampering with something. We know what they're doing, man. We know exactly what they're doing. The one thing for sure, and two things for certain, folks. God is allowing these things to happen. And why? Because he wants us to see. He wants us to see these things, folks. See, God is trying to draw us nigh to him, folks. This is why he's letting us see these things. And I'm out here every day warning people, man. I feel like I'm the Noah of this generation, people. I'm out here every day warning people, telling people to come on over here to this side, folks. I'm trying to lead somebody to Christ, folks. Yes, I'm trying to lead somebody. I'm trying to show somebody, man, how to come to Christ, man. Because at this particular time and hour that we're in, man, people need God, man. We need God in our lives, man. If we don't need anything else, we need God in our lives, people. Yes, we need him. I need him. I know I need him. Proud Child said, good morning, brother. On my way to work listening. Thanks for always contributing to my... Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Proud Child. Proud Mixed Child. Appreciate you, brother. It's a good brother there. Yeah, good brother. The more we demonize each other, yeah, oh yeah, the less changes we have of liberating. That's right. See, this is the thing, man. We want to keep hurting each other out here, man. We want to keep destroying each other instead of working and coming together, man. We got to stop, man. It's time to stop this foolishness, man. You know, why do we want to keep hurting each other? Why do we want to keep killing each other? This is what they want. This is exactly what they want. And we're falling right down their trap. And they're sitting back laughing at us, man. They're laughing at us. This is what they're doing, man. Mr. Charlie and Miss Becky, they're laughing at us, people. This is what they want. They want us to keep acting a fool out here, folks. They want our young to keep getting on these cameras, shaking their behinds and all this type of stuff. This is what they want, man. They want our young guys out here to keep running around, killing and shooting each other. This is what they want, man. This is what they want to keep seeing. And I'm listening to my mayor here in my city where I live, talking about the crime is getting better. All these people get on the news and lie, man. Crime's not getting better. And it's not gonna get no better. See, I wish I could step up to the plate and get on the news. I'll tell these people exactly what's going on, folks. I would tell them straight out, look, the things that's going on right now, there's nothing that no one can do about it. All of this stuff has been sanctioned by God, folks. God is allowing everything to happen. He's allowing this stuff to happen. So ain't nothing that nobody can do. All we can do at this particular moment is pray. Pray to God that we make it through. Ask God to sustain us, people. This is all we can do, is pray. Because prayer changes things, folks. Yeah, that's all we can do. This is all we have left, folks. Prayer. This is all we have left. Who else are you going to run to? Tell me. I'm going to sit here and listen, and I'm going to wait. Who else do you have to run to besides God? Who else is going to help you through this besides God, folks? Tell me. I'm listening. Yes, please tell me. This, like I said, folks, it's time for us to stop hurting one another, folks. Stop killing one another, folks. It's time to come together and unite, folks. This is what they want, to keep seeing all of this division. Yeah, they want to keep seeing all of this. This is what they want to see, folks. It's like a movie to them, man. You know, they're sitting back in their houses with their popcorn and their champagne. Ha ha ha! Look at them over there. See, this is what they want. They want us to keep acting crazy out here, man. Yes, they want us to keep on acting crazy, and we just keep falling for their shenanigans. You know, we keep falling for it. Yes, we're falling for every trick that they do, man. And it's sad, man. It's a sad state of affairs, folks. And it's time that we wake up. It's high time that we all wake up, people. Because we're in the 9th hour, people. Yes, we're in the 4th quarter and the 9th hour. This is where we're at. Believe it or not. Time is winding up, folks. See, God is coming. Jesus is coming back to rapture his people up out of here, folks. He's coming back to rapture his people up out of here. And you don't want to be left down here on this earth, folks. You don't want to be left here. Because it's not going to be a pretty picture once he come and get his people off this earth. See, God's not going to let us as believers, he's not going to let us suffer, folks. He's coming back to get us before all hell breaks loose out here in this world, folks. He's coming back for his people. Yes, he's coming back. We just got to believe and trust in God, folks. Even when we can't see our way, we got to believe and trust. Because God can make a way out of no way. I've seen God pull me out of some tight squeezes, man. Tight squeezes. I was in some squeezes so tight I didn't know how I was going to get out. But God stepped in at the 9th hour. Pulled me right on out. See, this is how he works. Just when you think it's all over, you're ready to throw in the towel, he'll step right in. Yes, sir. He'll step right in with a miracle waiting for you. But I tell you, man, this situation is real. The conversation that I was talking about the diesel fuel, this is real, man. And this thing is about to approach us, man. You know, it's 25 days of fuel left. And once this fuel runs out, folks, and listen to me carefully, man. Once this fuel runs out, this is going to affect all of us. This is going to affect all of us. Like I said, everything is going to shut down, folks. When the truckers can't get their fuel, they can't get the products to where they're supposed to go. So that means everything is going to be shut down, man. Everything. This is what the president was talking about when he said it's going to be a long, dark winter. See, these people already know what's going to happen, man. They already have this thing planned out. This is what I'm saying. They already know what's going to happen. It's all done by design, people. Like I said, they've been planning this stuff for decades. But we're just finding out about it. And this stuff is coming, man. Like I said, this is the time to hold on to your money, man. Do not be squandering your money out here, folks. Forget about these holidays. I'm telling you, man. Hold on to what you got, man. Because nobody's going to come to your rescue, man. Take your money and put it aside, folks. I'm not going to go out here and blow my money up on some Christmas holiday and all that. Nah, I don't. See, me, I don't celebrate no holidays. Nah. Because I know what it's all about, folks. Like I said, these holidays have been commercialized to generate money off of us. Off of us. Every one of these holidays. These people are trillionaires, folks. Every holiday that come around. How much money you spend? Christmas roll around. What you do? You go out there and buy all these gifts and all these things. Decorate your house all up. Run your light bill up with the lights all around your house. See, this is what was gave to us. This was what was showed to us. Everything that they put in front of us, we grab it. Yeah. Like I said, then come January, you got a big bill to pay. I'm just being real, man. I mean, I ain't trying to tell nobody not to celebrate nothing. I don't have nothing to do with that. I'm telling you what I do. I don't celebrate no holidays. Because I know these holidays are man-made. This is what has been told to us and been handed down to us over the decades, folks. This is all we know. This is what we've been told. This is what we've been shown. And we're following behind it. Like I said, look at all the money you spend, man. I say these holidays are commercialized, man. It's to make money off of us. Christmas. Halloween's coming up, as they so say. Ghosts and goblins, woo! But check this out. You got to go out there and buy your pumpkins. Yes. You got to put on your little outfit. That's spending money. See, this is what I'm saying. They're making money off of us every holiday, man. I hate to put it this way, but it's just the fact, truth, man. Pumpkins. Candy. Outfits. Thanksgiving. Go get your turkeys and all this. Let me tell you something. I get together with my family and all that during Thanksgiving. You know, I give thanks every day. But one thing about it, I get together with my family and eat dinner and stuff with them. But the commercialized part of these holidays, I don't mess with them, man. I'm not going to keep making somebody else rich. My eyes was open, man. I stopped celebrating 15 years ago, man. Nah, I don't do that no more. Because I woke up, man. I said, wow, these people are getting rich off of us, man. Every holiday they come around, they making dollars off of us. Okay. Now here come Easter. Here come Peter Cottontail. Running down the bunny's trail, folks. Easter. You got to go get a new outfit. That's the old tradition, right? Who told us this? You got to go get the eggs, the chocolate bunnies. You got to dye the eggs. More money. Like I said, man, these people are generating money off of us every holiday. These people are smart. How about we make our own holidays? How about that? How come we can't do something to say this is ours? Why we always have to grab what they hand us? Yeah. How come we always have to gravitate to what they hand us? We don't have to. We got our own minds. We know how to use them. But we won't. We're so used to the tradition. Sometimes traditions has to be broken. Yes. And Halloween is one of the worst ones. I don't even get involved in Halloween, period. Because that's a very wicked holiday if you read up on it. I have no parts in it. No. If you read up on it, see, that's why I read my history, man. Yeah, I do a lot of research. And a lot of people don't even know what they're doing, man. They don't even know what they're getting involved with when they get involved with some of these holidays, man. It's sad, man. We don't know anything, man. We just know what they have laid before us. This is all we know. But we can always come out of that. It's never too late to come out of it. Proud Mixed Child said, just like a promotion at work isn't something to celebrate because it makes you be a part of higher tax brackets, Christmas, and Santa Claus. Yeah, all this other stuff, slavery with... See, people better wake up, like I said, man. You know, these people got us, they got a strong hold on us. Yes, a strong hold. But I'm glad I got out of it. No, I got out of that stronghold. I'm free, man. I'm free in my mind. My mind is free. Yes, my mind is free, man. Santa Claus is coming to town, huh? I'm gonna leave that alone, though. You know. But I'll be just trying to speak the truth, man, because we need to wake up, man, and do what we're supposed to do for ourselves, man. Start doing things that we can call something our own, man. We don't have to take everything that somebody hand us. Yes. How come we can't go out here and make our own holiday? Why can't we do that? Why can't we build our own banks? Our own grocery stores, our own schools, something that we can call our own. How come we can't do this? Everybody else is doing it. Why can't we do it? There's no excuse because we can do it. It can be done. So I remember me growing up, when I was coming up, that's all I seen around me. Corner stores, black corner stores here, black barbershops over there. Everything was black around in my neighborhood where I came up at. And I'm not a prejudiced person. I love everybody, man. As long as you treat me with respect, you'll get the utmost respect from me. Yes, I'm not prejudiced. I'm not biased. None of that. I have nothing against no one. But I'm just showing you an example of how it was, man. What happened? What happened to those days, man? Everything has been stripped from us, people. We have been stripped down naked. It's time that we take it back, folks. We've been stripped naked to the bone, folks. Our land has been taken from us. Everything. God gave us this land to live off of, folks. To plant our food. But what happened? That was stripped from us. See, I'm gonna tell you something. One thing about the Caucasian race, they smart. They know how to make money, man. I'll give them that much. They know how to make money. Because they're not, what you want to call it, they're not, you see, they don't want to down their brothers. See, one thing about them, the Caucasians, they will work together. They will help one another build up, yeah. But see, we can't do that. Because as soon as we see one of our people making it, we're going to get mad, we're going to get jealous. We're going to try to pull them down. Yeah, do something. And we need to stop, man. It's high time that we stop this foolishness and come together. We need to celebrate our brothers and sisters when we see them doing something good out here, folks. That would make me feel proud to walk into an all-black bank, an all-black supermarket. Yes. or all black Walmarts. See, we can have all of these things. We just got to get out here and do it, man. Because there's enough of us out here to do it. We put our money and resources together, man, you would be surprised of what we can do. You would be surprised. Now, and sometimes it saddens me, man, when I look at all the other races, how well they work together, how well they build and, design things together, man. How come we can't do it, man? Our only interest is to hurt one another, to backstab one another, to talk about each other. No, we gotta stop, man. It's time that we stop this. It's time for us to love one another. That's what it's time to do. Because like I said, man, these people are sitting back laughing at us, man. They're sitting back laughing at us. Because we're making fools out of ourselves, man. Like I said, our young black girls, they don't need to keep getting on these cameras, shaking their behinds, man. They don't need to do this. Because this is what they want, man. They want to see us keep doing this kind of stuff, man. It's other ways to do things, man. Our black young guys out here don't have to keep going out here killing each other and murdering each other. We don't have to keep doing this. It's time to unite, man. And we already see how bad this world is right now, man. And we just adding fuel to the fire, man. This is what we're doing. We're adding more fuel to the fire. For no cause. And I notice now, I keep seeing a lot of shootings going on at these high schools and these junior high schools, man. This is an every week thing now. It seems like when one thing happened one time, then you'll keep hearing it repeat itself. Now, in the last couple of weeks, I've heard about so many shootings at these schools, man. All of a sudden, guns are popping up in these high schools. I don't know what's going on. Yeah. But as I said before, it's nothing but the enemy attaching himself to people, man. Causing these folks to go out here and do silly things, man. It's causing people to do things that they would not ordinarily do, man. See, once the enemy attached, and these dark entities attach themselves to you, this is why I always harp on this. Build yourself up spiritually, man. This way, nothing will be able to attach itself to you. Because like I said, if you're walking around naked, anything can attach to you. Anything. Can we get the thumbs up, please? Thank you, folks. Yes, anything can attach itself to you. But I'm gonna play the rest of this little bit of clip about the diesel fuel, man, because this is very important information, man, that everyone needs to hear, man, because this is going to affect all of us. It's going to affect every one of us, folks. Like I said, once they run out of this fuel, everything is going to be shut down, people. Everything. I'm going to play this thing one more time. Anybody's coming in late, I'm just going to play it, man, so everybody can hear this, man, because this needs to be heard.
I'm going to keep on saying it. We have the oil. It makes no sense to be out of it. So you have to ask yourself, why are we in this predicament? Are they just setting climate? I mean, what's it all about? But be that as it may, from a business standpoint, from a human standpoint, from a life standpoint, I'm not hearing a plan. So I'm on tonight telling you, plan accordingly in case they don't have a plan. This is just unacceptable to me. You don't be at the top and not have a plan. you don't let the media have a frenzy and the social medias have a field day with this thing. You calm the storm with a plan. But again, I don't see it. So I'm gonna let you listen to Tucker Carlton's brief video that he made earlier. Okay, let's go with this 307.
Faraway places in this world, Namibia, for example, but Europe is not one of them. The details are stunning. Thanks to the Biden administration's religious war in Ukraine, this country is about to run out of diesel fuel. According to data from the Energy Information Administration, by the Monday of Thanksgiving week, that's 25 days from now, there will be no more diesel. So what's going to happen then? Well, everything will stop. That means trucks and trains and barges all unable to move. Farm equipment will shut down. There will be no deliveries because there will be no trucks. There will be no diesel generators. And then inevitably our economy will crash because everything runs on diesel fuel. Not on solar panels, not on wind farms, on diesel fuel. Diesel is not a negotiable commodity. You have to have diesel. So what happens when we don't have it? Well, yesterday, Fox's Jackie Heinrich, apparently alone in the White House press corps, asked the White House.
I'm going to get to that with another feed, another news agency, and go into that. But there you have it. Not just because Tucker Carlson is covering it, but I ran into it by accident. I've been reading about it for about 3 or 4 months off and on. Again, when I was out of town last week, I did the video titled 23 Days of Diesel Left. And there has been a flurry of videos made ever since. And I'm the kind of person, once I'm past the drama of it, that is that I know, and you keep telling me about it, okay, what is the plan? I don't see no plan.
There is no plan.
I don't see no plan. So, listen to the White House press secretary, John Kirby. He explains how they have a plan. The Biden administration has a plan for overseas diesel, but he never really mentions concrete what's going to occur here for us.
Do you hear that? Why would they have a plan for overseas and not have a plan? See, they always have the tendency of leaving us out, the people right here at home. But they can always plan other things for people overseas. I don't get this. I don't get it.
Going to this right
News
quick.
correspondent Jackie Heinrich.
Going to the feed right quick. And we'll line this up.
And everything that we do, we always be the ones that's left out.
To increase the supply of diesel, given that the Energy Information Administration said as of October 14th, the U.S. only had about a 25-day supply. You have the Northeast and New York already rationing home heating oil. What are we doing to prepare for the winter to ramp up supply of diesel?
I'll take the question on the diesel because I just don't have the data on that in front of me. So let me take that and we'll get back to you on that. But writ large, the president has been working very, very hard to make sure that that not only are we ready for fluctuations that could come, and of course the prices are going down. And
This guy, he's beating all around the bush. You know, he's skating all around the question that the young ladies asked him. See, this is what they do. They skate around the questions instead of just coming straight out and straight forward and answering and telling the truth about these things. But this is how these people operate. So, you know, it's nothing for us to worry about. All I can tell you folks right now, prayed up is the thing to do. Stay prayed up, folks. Get a personal relationship with the Most High, folks. Because this is our only hope. This is our last source of hope. Like I said before, we have no one else that we can lean on, people. We have to stay close to God, folks, in this last day and last hour that we're in, people. We have to stay as close to God as we can, people. Because that's going to be your way out. Yes, this is going to be your way out. This is going to be your source of help. Because you can't rely on this government for any type of help, any type of justice, any type of anything, folks. You know, this government is crooked. Yes, but that's all right. See, God is watching. Like I said, he sits high and looks low. He sees everything that's going on. He's allowing a lot of things to happen right now. But see, once he gets tired of all this foolishness, he's going to step in, folks. Yes, he is. He's going to step in. Like I said, when he come back to rapture his people up. Because he's not going to let his people suffer, man. Like I said, he's not going to let his folks suffer. We might get a smidget of this and a smidget of that, but he's not going to let us suffer, folks. He's going to come back and get us. But lo and behold, you don't want to be left here on this earth once he come and rapture his people out of here. You don't want to be here. And that's the fact. That's a fact. You don't want to be here. Thank everybody for coming in on this morning. I appreciate you all for showing up, because I'm getting ready to get out of here in a few minutes. Yeah, but I appreciate everybody for coming through, spending a little time with your brother. See, this is like I said, folks, when I get on here, I try to give y'all some real information that you may need, folks, in your everyday life. I'm not getting on here to give you some garbage. No, I'm getting on here to give you some truth. Something that may help you in your everyday life, in your everyday walk. Because this thing that we're talking about now, this fuel, this is very serious. This is a serious thing right now, folks. And people are not taking this thing serious. This thing is serious. And as I said, man, this can affect all of us. Once they run out of this fuel, you're going to see what I'm talking about. You're going to definitely see what I'm talking about. Once this fuel run out, everybody's going to see. Yeah, oh yeah. And it won't be long either. We only got a few more weeks, man. Yep, a few more weeks. So don't be surprised when these things hit, folks. That's all I can say. Just pray. Now is the time to pray, folks. Yes, pray and prepare yourself. If you haven't prepared already, pray and prepare yourself, folks. Because folks, I'm ready to jump up off of here. Like I said, I'm glad everybody came in, stood by and listened in. And I hope everybody have a great day. You know. Hope everybody have a blessed day. Yep. And with that being said, I'm about to jump on out of here, folks. I'm going to say peace and blessings to each and every one of you, folks. Have a great day, folks.